What a time to be alive. What a great time to be alive. Who would have thought that a time like this would ever come? Of a particular time where every day is every day. Well, I had it happen years back. I wasn't alive, but now I am. What a fantabulous time to be alive. You know why? Because I have a story to tell to my kids. Of a particular period where mama had to stay indoors for days. They extend weeks, we extend months. Of a time where grandpa had to work from the house. Or of a time where uncle and aunt couldn't go to school. You know why? Because of a certain coronavirus pandemic, COVID-19. Oh, it was a time where people couldn't even go to religious houses to worship and talk to their creator. It's raining hard on all of us, on rich and poor, on allied and non-allied, on literate and illiterate. It's raining hard on young and old. It's raining so hard on all of us. Before all of this pandemic, I heard of stories like, oh, the stress at work is too much. I need space. I need a vacation on this island or that island. Oh, Susan, my husband is just too busy. He doesn't spend enough time with the kids. He's always out early in the morning. He returns back late at night. There's no time to bond with the kids. Oh, this and that. And right now, it's another song. It's more like, I'm out of cash. I'm overspending. Oh, I didn't think I'll use up my savings. I don't even have a means of making any income. Oh, my food intake is on the high side. I'm getting fat unnecessarily. Oh, I'm getting fat in this process of just staying at home. It's really raining hard on all of us. It's a tough time for all of us. Staying indoors might be an important step in the fight against coronavirus, but then social distancing can be hard. Even the advent of the telephone, the advent of technology, the advent of internet cannot totally replace physical communication. However, I've got 7 steps that should help reduce depression. Number 1. Minimize watching news on COVID-19. Yes, research has shown that constant stream of news reports can cause anyone to feel worried. And you know what happens to your human system when you feel worried? The World Health Organization has asked people to minimize watching or listening to news about COVID-19 as it leads to distress. It is more advisable that you seek updates at specific times during the day. Now, if you are a news addict like my old man, oh please, if you fall into the category of my papa, oh Lord, my father can watch news. From AIT News of 8 o'clock, to NT News by 9 o'clock, to MITV by 10, to Arise TV by 11, to TVC by 12, on the hour, party hour. Now, if you fall into this category, you're advised to listen to news once or twice in a day from trusted sources. We lay more emphasis on the negative news in this part of the world, which is not nice. In as much as people are dying from this, people are also recovering. People are being discharged on a daily basis. So let's not just look on the bad side, but then look on the bright side also. Okay? Stay away from watching constant news of COVID-19. Stay away from COVID-19 news intake. Yeah, that's number 1. Number 2. Begin the day with gratitude. Very important. See, before your feet hits the floor in the morning, think of something that you're grateful for. There's a lot to be thankful for. Not to sound too religious, but come on, there's life. There's family. Start your day with gratitude. Start your day with positivity. It is one of the best ways to battle depression during this period. Make this a habit. Inculcate this habit in your children. Let them see the right side of life. Now, before I go into number 3, I need to tell you a little secret. Now, I find it hard to pronounce this particular word. Sometimes my brain just triggers and I feel it's schedule. Sometimes I think it's schedule. Sometimes I think it's schedule. I don't know, but I know you get the point. So if you think I'm not pronouncing this particular word right, feel free to send me a DM. Okay, number 3. Create a routine and make a daily schedule. Yeah. I love to live in facts now. According to research, depression and anxiety can keep people from being in control of their lives. And one way to counter that feeling is by making a regular schedule and sticking with it. When you organize and structure yourself, when you organize and structure your life, you know what to expect. Establish a healthy family routine as they help you in getting through difficult time like this. Number 4. I know you like this. It is eat healthy. Yeah, you remember the saying, you're what you eat? Yeah, right. Now this applies to your mental health as it does to your physical health. During this stressful time, it is important that you watch what you eat. Have a balanced diet. Eat in the right proportion. And of course, this leads us to exercise. Yeah, you need to exercise your outer body just as much as you need to exercise your mental capability, your mental capacity. Oh, yes. And now is the time for you to read books. Now's the time for you to watch the movies that you've been meaning to. Oh, if you fall into the category of people who've been complaining that they need a vacation, you've been stressed at work, well, now's the time for you to explore. Oh, you think you've read all the books in your shelf such that you can mention all the lines? Well, kudos. Well, have you tried ebooks? Yeah, we have books online. Try them out. Oh, you've got this craving for going to the cinema alone. Okay, try something out for me, would you? Get into your room, shut the window blinds, lock the windows, turn off the lights, make it dark and cozy, grab a plate of popcorn. Well, if you don't have popcorn, it's fine. Get granules, it's all the same. You see, now you have your home cinema. Okay, so you think you're tired of movies, try subscribing to Netflix. You think your grammar is too much? Okay, subscribe to Ibaka TV, subscribe to Roku TV. You know I got you, so you got no excuse on this particular one. In the words of Dr. Robert, a psychologist at the Presbyterian Medical Center in New York, he says rather than thinking of isolation as being in prison, see it as having more free time for yourself. Go outside, go exercise. If you think that you don't want to do that, you can actually download exercise videos, get creative. How about your cooking skills? Why don't you sharpen them? Learn online, get YouTube videos, practice, dance, watch comedy videos. Just explore the creative side of you. Try out new things. The next point is socialize with family and friends. Now, hold up. Did you just really ask at me like, really? Come on. You can, and you still need to socialize with, like, practicing social distancing. How? Talk to your family and your friends. Talk to them via the phone or social media. Have a voice call, have a video call. Anyone that suits your interest. So lockdown doesn't mean you people shouldn't interact with yourselves. Communication is key. We should keep connected with one another every day. And above all, sleep well. In these times where there are palpable fear and anxiety, sleep is of utmost importance. We cannot overemphasize this. According to the National Sleep Foundation in the US, adults need between 7 to 9 hours of sleep. Newborn need about 14 to 17 hours of sleep. Older children, 11 to 13 hours of sleep. And teenagers are advised to get 8 to 10 hours of sleep daily. Sleep has a significant impact on our mental health. And if at all you must leave your house to shop for essential goods or get fresh air, you should be aware that you're exposing yourself to people whose COVID-19 statuses you don't even know. So along with the social distancing regulations, wash your hand thoroughly. It is one of the best measures against contracting coronavirus in this time. Wash your hands thoroughly and slowly for about 20 seconds anytime you return from an errand. Stay safe, stay glued to anything that makes you happy at this particular time. This write-up was put together by Jesu Shegun Alabe. My name is Susan Aigbe4. Yes, stay safe. Stay positive. I'll leave you with this song of Yemi Alade from her Woman of Steel's album. It's titled Shekere and it features Angelique Kidjo.